Hi, it's Debbie with Debbie's Dare, and as I promised, I want to do a Glimmer Mist demo. I'm still not proficient, but I took a class with Liz Hicks, who's the educational person for Tattered Angels, and I just have to share a little bit of what she gave me. I'm sorry I'm way down here, but I've rigged my camera so that we can get a better look at what's going on the table with the Glimmer. The color is on the back. You can see this one is a forest green. This one is a candy apple red. I would use some kind of matte. If you're in close quarters with something, cover everything up if you really want to get wild. No, but you do want to make sure that your area that you're working with, if you do not want little sprays of glimmer in your life, you need to clean it off. I'm just going to use a craft, what do you call it? Craft tack. Okay. And generally, let's see what I've got here. Oh, let's do the chocolate. Alright. Now, most people want to do this, and I'm going to regret this later. And then you get the bubbles, and then you get the spritzing, and it spits, and you get all those little bubbles. This is what we were told. I'm not used to this. Trying to get in front is just swirl it around to get the, and sometimes I like to thump it a little bit to get the glitter off the bottom. But just take the time. I know it takes a little bit of time. You're going to get dizzy here watching me. Round and around. But you can see it's coming. But what you want to do is avoid as many bubbles as possible. I cover. I'm moving my mouse. I'm going to just cover this. The thing about it is I just want a light covering. So I'm going to bring it up, you know, I don't want to be intense down here. I'm going to be up here, and I may be a little bit out of camera range. And I want to give it a flow pass by, And if you see little spurts, it's okay. Don't freak out. I'm going to show you how to fix it, okay? But that's how we're going to do it. So we're just going to... Alright. I actually did not get any spurts. So we've got a nice... And you can dry this with your... see the you can see because the light's reflecting it. But if you want a quick dry... You can, I'm going to do 2 of these. Just taking pat. Not even pat, I just held mine down. And bring it back up. Because I'm going to spray some more on it. Da-da-da-da-da. Normally I would use what was on there. And I'll show you how to do that in a minute. So we've got that. And when it dries, it will dry flat. Okay? It won't curl your paper up and all that kind of good stuff. I'm going to use one of Tim Holtz's masks. Put it down there. And his are adhesive, or sticky on the back, so it makes it really nice to hold down. Yes, I am going to put some turquoise blue. Shake it up, baby, now. Oh, you don't want to hear me sing this early in the morning with my... Ooh, look at... Looks like it's going into another dimension. Hey, actually, that one did work this time. Okay, and again, and I don't have to cover the whole thing. I just want to cover where the mask is at. So I'm just going to spritz, 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 spritz. Alright, that's all I wanted to do to it. Again, you can take your dryer and dry it on up. I'm going to tap it so we can see what I've done. You're just going to... and it doesn't take the shimmer up. The shimmer's still there. I'm just taking some excess off. And I'm going to peel. I'm going to peel. I'm going to peel off my mask. And... voila! That's all it took. Foundation with the cream chocolate, and then I took the turquoise blue with a mask. Isn't that awesome? And then you can stamp on it. You can do whatever you want to with it. And think about this on the corner of one of your pages or something like that. So that... Did you see any splitter splatters? No. It's really all in how you do this. But even if you splitter splatter, if you take and do the thing like I showed you, like that, it will take the splitter splatter out. And you just don't rub it, you pat, pat, pat. At least for this particular technique. So, ta-da! I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, and you go, how do I use these on layouts? Well, if you see the layout I did right below this post for All About You in 52, I'm going to try to hold it away from all the Glimmer Mist. This was a nice paper from Webster's, and the tone was brown. So I took the Creme de Chocolat and I used the Tim Holtz thing. Now this right here is not a stamp. This right here was already on the paper that says beautiful, and it was just absolutely gorgeous, and so I just wanted to enhance it a little bit. So I put my Tim Holtz mask down, and I sprayed around, just give it a and then tapped it for any little dots, pulled off my piece, and that's what I had, and I just sort of put my photo over it. So these are, you see them done on tags and stuff real quick, but this is how you can use it on a layout. And you can do that. He's got some swirls like this. So does Tattered Angels. They've got these dripping, it looks like icicles that are wonderful for Christmas. I have a couple of those. But the basics is just what I showed you. If you'll just take, let's see here. Oh, you haven't already seen that one. This forest green. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not going to do it on camera. I'm just going to swirl. Okay. And you just take in, again, a little distance. And you can leave it like that. Let it dry. You can, and it gives you this type of a look, which is really cool. Or you can tap it, tap it, tap it, tap, and you can use lace. Matter of fact, we did use lace. And see, now you get a little bit different look. Still, you can see the shimmer shiny on it. And if I wanted to, I can just take and go through here and give it a really quick edging. Hope you guys can see. Gives it sort of a distressed, edged look. Let me get the edges. Get the edges on this side. And I'm just going to distress it that way. Pick it up. Dab a little. And I like the darker edges, but it won't make it too dark. If you tap it like that, you won't get those little beadings up there. But it gives you a little more. You can see it on that side. See right there? It gives you just a little bit more of a distressed look, but you get a shimmer shine to it. Okay, I'm more than likely my time is way up, and I don't want to cut any of this. So, God bless you. Put a question in the comment section, and I will go back, and either I'll figure it out, or I'll call someone, or something. But these are really cool. Again, this was an awesome class by Liz Hicks. You can go over to Tattered Angels and see what they do. See, they make full, and I've used them. They make these, and you probably can use it just as a layover, but I laid it, on and spritz, and on a pattern paper, and it turned out really neat. Don't be scared to do this, make masks on pattern paper, because it turns out so very cool. I'm going to say the end if I can find my mouse, because I was hiding it. And I can't get down that far. Let's see. Let me switch off on the... I'm going to say thank you for coming. You guys are so neat. I hope it worked for you.